Here's what I think. I think Jax of the Amazing Digital Circus will not have a happy ending. Bold statement, I know, especially considering we're only 4 episodes in. But regarding the theming of the show, I believe that might be where the story will be heading. The Amazing Digital Circus, the show about a group of people trapped within a digital hell, ruled over by a godlike creature, Cain.
My name is Cain. I am your bitch.
And we constantly see these characters go through various tormenting experiences. Despite the show's colorful 90s computer game aesthetics, it's surprisingly mature, with moments of dread and existential crisis. However, I don't think this show is all doom and gloom, and won't have some sort of happy ending for most of its characters. One of the show's running theme is connection, forming a strong bond with other people, and having a stable support group. And that theme, that core idea, is what might eventually lead to everyone's happy ending. Well, everyone but Jax. You see, throughout the show, we see the characters being vulnerable. Pomni being openly anxious of her new situation, Gangle's perpetual sadness, Zubul's body dysmorphia, Kinger studying computer science for years. These characters are honestly pretty sad. The only one enjoying themselves is Jax. However, we constantly see characters comfort and connect with each other. Pomni is comforted by both Kinger and Ragata. Pomni shows kindness to both Gangle and Gumigu. Pomni feels less isolated when seeing how much the others grieve for Kaufmo, and Zubul trying to comfort Gangle. The show is trying to hammer in the importance of connections between these characters in order to survive this circus. If that wasn't clear enough, take a look at Kinger still being able to connect with his wife Queenie and bring comfort to her, even after abstracting. Having a deep bond with peers is not only necessary to survive the digital circus, but perhaps survive the real world if they ever come back. Which leads to me talking about Jax. Jax makes no effort on making any form of deep connections with the other characters, acting as a bully and treating them more like co-workers. He actively goes out of his way to harm the people around him, either through mean comments.
I like you better when you're sad.
My name is Cain. I am your bitch.
Or physical abuse. Now, it can be argued that he is not doing anything wrong, since the characters can't die or get really hurt within the digital world. However, abstracting is a thing. The situation he puts his peers through could definitely lead to them abstracting. But he doesn't care as long as he gets his kicks in. Also, I just want to say, Gooseworks, I know what you were doing when making Jax.
Aren't you supposed to be submissive and agreeable?
Like, wow, the snarky asshole just happens to be the guy showing the most skin. I can smell his armpit from here. Disgusting. And don't get me started on Gumigu. I've seen the Reddit. Look at this. Pomni ate my boy's dick. You guys think when he it has the same consistency as maple syrup? That must hurt so bad. Speaking of Reddit, I saw this post by professional_value38, referring to this tweet by Gooseworks, explaining how Gooseworks might have hinted at Jack's mentality getting worse. This single post is what got me thinking of this video and inspired me to make this video. Because if this person is right and things get worse for Jax, he has no one but himself to blame. Members of the circus has become stronger with the help of another, allowing them to push through difficult situations. The best example of this is Kinger comforting Pomni at her darkest moment and helping her escape their situation. Jax has not made the effort to connect with the other characters. So at his darkest moment, there might be no one there rushing to his side, leading to him abstracting. However, that doesn't mean there's no hope for Jax. At Jax's darkest moment, there might be a moment where he breaks down, where he becomes vulnerable, where he actually asks for help. Not all characters might reach out, but somebody like Kinger or Pomni would. Or maybe he would change first and start treating the people around him better, being the one to help another character at their darkest moment.
You at least want to join us for Kaufmo's funeral? We like to have a little funeral service to remember the people who abstract.
How you doing?
Everything's been... I'm doing fine.
Wish I could say the same. I'm on it! Later, Pomni.
Otherwise, nothing could be done for him. I mean, Kane isn't exactly a good therapist.
My name is Kane. I am.
If Jax continues acting the way he is, all he's doing is digging his own grave. And if that's the case, then... El Bozo.